Hi everyone, I'm Bita Delisi, and in this video we're going to talk about the top 3 questions that realtors ask regarding tenanted properties. Our firm provides support to realtors throughout the province of Ontario, and often they call us asking one out of the 3 common questions. The first question they often ask is, "Hey Bita, can we end a tenancy to sell a property?" Or, "Hey Bita, can we end the tenancy because the tenant is not allowing for showings?" Or, "Hey Bita, can we end the tenancy because the lease is coming to an end?" And the hard answer to all these 3 questions is a hard no. No, you can't end the tenancy to sell a property. No, you can't end the tenancy because the tenant is not allowing for showings. And no, you can't end the tenancy because the lease is coming to an end. And the reason for that is because tenants have security of tenure. It's the law. And what that means is that they are entitled to continue their tenancy after the initial 1-year lease term comes to an end. The only thing that changes is that the tenancy continues on a month-to-month basis. And that's great because the only party who benefits from re-signing another lease is a tenant, not the landlord. The reason for that is that if the landlord's plans change later on, if they want to move into the property or if they want to sell the property and they've re-signed another lease, then they have to honor that lease to the end of the lease term. You see, a tenancy can only come to an end in one of 3 ways. So number 1, if the tenant decides to leave and gives notice. Number 2, by mutual agreement, kind of like a mutual release. And number 3, by way of a court or a board order. So if the tenant doesn't give notice and there is no mutual agreement, a landlord has to end the tenancy by having cause. And what that means is that they have to have a reason to end the tenancy. If the tenant is not paying rent, if the tenant is late in making their rent payments, if the property has sold, or if the landlord wants to move in. A landlord cannot just end the tenancy because they just want to end the tenancy. They have to have a reason. So what would happen is that they would have to serve a notice, file it with the landlord and tenant board, and wait to get to a hearing. The current wait times for a hearing are about 7 to 8 months. But that doesn't mean that your matter is going to be heard. That just means you'll receive a notice of hearing. When the matter is heard at the landlord and tenant board, the board will make a decision on the outcome as to whether or not the tenancy should be terminated. An order is usually issued after 30 to 60 days from the date of the hearing. We hope you find this video informative. If you have any questions, call us first.